Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is my reaction to Civil War. I just saw it Thursday, May 5th at the 7 p.m. showing in my local city. Saw it in IMAX, so this is going to be less polished. We're in the raw here for a reaction as opposed to an analysis, and this film was everything. It should have been everything I didn't know that I wanted it to be. It was amazing. It was great. I can't say enough great things about it. Spotted a lot of stuff going through it, and this is going to be a spoiler-free reaction, obviously, but I spotted a lot of stuff going through it that's going to show up in analysis one day, but of course, to write an analysis, you've got to watch it a few times and really dig deep into it, so this is just first viewing and completely flabbergasted with the amazing result of it. So I think to keep it spoiler-free, but just to give you a little bit of a hint at what's so amazing about it, there was a quote. This would probably be a good thing to start with. There was a quote from Boyer, who wrote Man of Steel and wrote some other things. And this is a quote from a long time ago. And it was something, I don't have the exact words, but it was something to the effect of, he said, kind of arrogantly, I think is what how I read it anyway, but said, you can't give the audience what they want. You don't give the audience what they want. You know, you write something else. And I think if I'm reading and being kind to what he's saying there, I think his meaning is you need to give the audience what they think they want. Now, he's been called out on the hubris of that quote quite a bit, but to be fair, to a certain point, he's correct in that you need to be ahead of the curve. You need to be innovative. Of course, it's incredibly arrogant just to start that statement with you don't give the audiences what they want. You have to cater to the fans. The fans know what they want. They know the reason they're going to see these films, what they want to feel, and you need to serve that. However, one of the things that the fans want is they don't want for your story to seem predictable, and they don't want they want to go to your movie and be surprised. So taking into effect that thing that they want, you do have to pull a few tricks out of the hat, rabbits out of the hat, so to speak. So I'm saying all of that just to say that Civil War was the perfect balance between what fans wanted and tweaking things and forming things in the cinematic universe, and then just in the story in general, and in Captain America's trilogy of arc, his story arc from the three films. It's everything so beautifully. Some specifics, without spoilers again, but just some specific things that it did was the pacing. And other people have commented on this, some reviewers and everything have commented on it, how there are so many characters in this movie, but it is absolutely a Captain America movie. And at the same time, all of those characters get their moments. They get their own mini story arcs in completion. It's very beautiful how it's done that. I'm still actually trying to figure out how exactly it did that, because the balance is just so perfect. It really handled that amazingly well. Of course, the cast is at top notch. We know who these guys are, and we know that they're going to deliver on that. But there were things going into this. In fact, actually, during our last episode of Iconicast that we just published a few days ago, I said a few things. Okay, these are things that the movie has to do, and these are some non-negotiables for me. It has to do this, this, and that. And the movie gave me, in a lot of ways, what I thought I wanted. It delivered on some of those non-negotiables, and it didn't on some other ones. But in the way it went about not giving me the things I thought I definitely wanted, it didn't do away with. It didn't give me the opposite, rather, if that makes sense. It found a way to stall it, or to work with the timing, or to tweak this or that, and it gave me exactly everything it should be. And looking back now in hindsight, of course, and that's always easy, but I don't know how it could have done X, Y, and Z that I thought I wanted it to do in this film anyway, and still make everything work. So it's just I know I'm being vague, but I'm keeping it spoiler free, and hopefully my voice is coming through, and you see the excitement in my face on the pictures. It's go see Civil War. If you don't have your ticket yet, if you're deciding you're going to wait a while, why put off such an incredibly amazing experience as it is? So I'll be seeing it again. I've already got a ticket for tomorrow. But that's obsessive me with superheroes. So anyway, those of you who have seen it, please feel free to comment below. Don't give any spoilers, please, for right now at least. I think we should wait a week or two for that, or maybe a week. I don't know what the typical time limit is, but yeah, speak to your thoughts on this. You're welcome to disagree politely, but yeah, I'd love to hear some thoughts, and I know that a lot of other people are going to be posting reactions. I'm sure. I just know, gold is gold, and there's going to be, a variety of reviewers, and I'm sure there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like it. That's fine, but like as I said, gold is gold, and this is going to be well received by tons of people, because it already has been. So great film, great film. I look forward to getting very specific about it and look forward to doing an actual analysis of it, because there's so many wonderful themes about responsibility for your actions and family and the past and reconciling the past and staying true to your core beliefs, all things that you would expect right off the bat, even when you first heard that this movie was going to be a Civil War story arc. Really respected the comic too, I should add in as well. It didn't obviously we know from just as soon as they announced that this was going to be a Civil War movie, we knew that certain things in the Marvel Cinematic Universe wouldn't jive with allowing that to be a direct interpretation or adaptation of the comic book. But it really respected the comic book, and we saw everything I think that fans really wanted to see from the comic was in there. So great stuff. Go see it if you haven't. I will be much more eloquent and much more in-depth when I eventually get around to doing analysis, which I'll see as early as I can do that. I might have to wait for the film to hit DVD just to pull the visuals and whatnot, but we'll see what I can do. Great film. Go see it. Thanks for watching.